Hi, today I'm going to show you how to annotate your poetry and submit your assignments to Schoology. So here's my Word document with my poem that Jonathan Rodriguez wrote with the correct MLA heading. Language Arts, grade 8, this is period 3, so whatever period you are in is what goes after that 8 dash. And then we have the date that the assignment is due. We have a title for our poem. Please title your poem. And you can see that we have this poem typed once, which is what most of us did the first time. And now that I've written my poem, I'm going to highlight it. I can click Control-C, or I can also do a right-click and choose Copy. And I'm going to go to the very last line on the very last page, and I'm going to go to what for me is a third page, and I'm going to choose Control-V for paste, or I can do a right-click and choose Paste Options, and I would want to keep the source formatting. So as you can see, in this single Word document, I have 2 copies of this exact same poem. And this first copy of the poem, I'm going to leave just the way that it is. The second copy of the poem is the poem that I'm going to annotate. So here I am on the second copy of the poem. I can annotate using Microsoft Office tools, Microsoft Word tools, a couple of different ways. One way I can annotate is to come up here to the text highlighter color and click a color, and now I'm going to start highlighting all of the repetition. So we have 2 names, 2 worlds repeated. We have 2 worlds. Where do I fit? We're going to say so now that I have all of the repetition highlighted, I'm going to go to the end of the line and label it. Repetition. And then I'm going to bold it, that's Control-B. And now I'm going to copy it, that's Control-C. Because I'm not going to type this every single time. I am just going to paste it at the end of each line that has repetition. Okay, now I need to label the metaphors. So I can use the same sort of style here. I can highlight it using the highlighting tool, and I can put the label after the color. I'm going to make sure whatever I do that metaphor is not yellow, because yellow is repetition. And one thing I can do, I can go to the draw. And I have highlighters in draw. So I know that the duality of my identity, like 2 sides of the same coin, it's a simile, but a simile is a kind of metaphor. Now I'm going to label it by using the draw tool, the pencil here, and I'm just using my mouse pad right now. Metaphor, let's cross that T. All right, so there we've labeled the metaphor. I'm going to choose a different color highlighter. And now I'm going to label the personification. Maybe I don't want to try and write personification with a pencil or pen writing utensil. So I'm going to choose select, and then I'm going to go home, and I'm going to type personification. Put that in bold. And now the last one that we need to identify is hyperbole. Maybe I'm not interested in using the draw tool at all. I mean the highlighter tool at all. Maybe I want to do something like this. I can circle this, my head's in the clouds, my nose in the comic book. And then I can say, so now, when I look at this document, what I see is one clean copy with an annotated version and everything that I've included in this poem, or that the author has included in this poem, is annotated. So now what I need to do is save it. So sometimes when if you were to upload this to Schoology as a Word document, a lot of this formatting that we've just done here may be lost. And I've seen this happen to a couple of students. Here's what you do to fix that. You go to File, Save As, and you want to name your poem a name that makes sense. Don't name it Document 24 or some random gobbledygook. Name it a name that makes sense. You'll save it as a Word document first, in case you have to go back and edit it later. All right, so it's done that. Now I'm going to go back to File. I'm going to click Save As again, and right here in this drop-down menu, I'm going to choose PDF. I want to save my document as a PDF. Now the PDF should open automatically. You weren't able to see that because I only had the Word document shared with you. But now you see this is the PDF of my Word document. We have our first clean copy, and now we have our second copy with all of the annotations that we did. And this is what you upload to Schoology. So you see that I have one clean copy right there, and then my annotated copy immediately following. You can do the same sort of highlighting in Google Docs. You see that I have the first version of the poem, which is a clean copy, and now here we're at the second version. The highlight tool is here, and if you'd like to use the highlight tool, you need to highlight the text, click highlight, and then click the color. And then you'll have to write the type, you'll have to annotate for the poetic device right after the line. So Control C is still copy, Control V is still bold, and Control V is still paste. So I'm going to annotate my entire Google document with highlighting, and when I'm ready to, like, this is a metaphor, I need to choose a different color. And once I'm done doing the whole thing, and I'm not going to do the whole thing again because I just did that, when I go to File over here, I can download a copy, and I can download it as a PDF. There was a Save As box that just popped up, and I'm going to choose to name it a name that's purposeful, and then I want to make sure that it's an Adobe Acrobat document. Now I'm going to click Save. And it just came up right here. So now, when I click on it, here's my poem. And when I scroll down, there are the annotations. And now I can upload this PDF to Schoology so that I can submit my assignment on time. If you have questions about how to do this, please talk with your language arts teacher. And good luck. There's no E in metaphor. I do this every time.